Hello, thank you so much for watching. This is just a really quick review on the soy face cream by Fresh. My skin has been really dry lately, so I've just been looking for a good moisturizer that wouldn't be too oily and clog my pores because I do have acne-prone skin, and I have a tendency to get little pimples and whiteheads and everything, so it's not very pleasant when I'm choosing a moisturizer. I always wanted to go for something oil-free, but lately I've noticed that oil-free moisturizers just weren't cutting it for me, so I gave this a try. I've been reading reviews on it, and Whitney Port actually recommended this moisturizer, and I was just like, well, she has really good skin, might as well give it a shot. So I went to Sephora, picked this up, and I've been trying it for about 2 weeks, and I wanted to give it a fair chance before I did a review. At first I wasn't so partial to it because the texture, one of the top ingredients is actually I believe it's the same as, it's like, I guess it's like a glycerin, I think was one of the top additives. So because of that, I wasn't sure that it wouldn't just clog my pores because glycerin has a tendency to feel kind of like slick on your skin. And, but this one, after reading reviews, it actually has a lot of organic and natural ingredients. And it says here, it instantly delivers optimum moisture and revives skin cells for healthy, radiant complexion. Amino acid-rich soy protein promotes collagen production and cell renewal to make skin smooth and supple, while our exclusive T complex helps to protect and detoxify. So I really liked it because it says it has jojoba seed oils, softening vitamins A, C, and E, and it's all natural products with no parabens and 100% natural fragrances. I'm not 100% sure I like the scent yet. It kind of takes a while to get accustomed to it. It smells like roses. And I've read a lot of reviews and they were saying that the fragrance really bothers people. It doesn't bother me, but it's not something that I love the smell of either. But to talk about the texture of the cream, I really liked it because when I put it against my hand before I purchased it, I just loved the texture of it because it glides on really soft. Like this. It just rubs and like feels really, really nice against the skin, and it also absorbs really quickly. But at first it took me a little while to kind of figure out how to use it. Because I find that after the shower, after I use this product at nighttime, for example, like after the shower, I would put this on, but I'd kind of like, you'd only need a tiny, tiny bit of it. I'd probably say like around this much, like probably like a small nail of it, really little, and then apply it to your face when it's still wet, and I find it absorbs much, much faster that way. And I found that when you're applying it onto dry skin and just rubbing it on, it just seems to leave my skin really shiny, and that's not the look that I'm going for. I remember reading the review with Whitney Port saying that she liked this moisturizer and she would mix it with High Noon, which is also a bronzer. It's like a liquid bronzer. I think I mentioned this product as one of my favorite bronzers before, and I've tried the two together to make kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but I don't find that the color works for my skin tone that well. But I do find that these are quite high quality products. So I'm not sure if I'll be making another purchase of this product once I finish it, but I like it for the time being. I like to switch this up with kind of an oil-free moisturizer in the morning and then this at nighttime, because I find that this really does help with preventing of, like fine lines if you're looking for that. And sometimes when my skin is really dry, it does flake or something. So this is really nice for when you need that extra boost of moisture. But I'm glad I tried it out for about 2 weeks before I created this review or making this review, because in the beginning, I must say I did not like it because it took me a while to figure out how to apply it to match my skin type, because my skin is oily combination with areas that are dry. So my cheek areas tend to be really dry if I'm applying, powder foundation over it. And I think that this is a really good base for powder foundation because it goes on, it kind of leaves like I wouldn't call it a coating, but it does leave your skin pretty soft, and it kind of leaves, like, because it doesn't absorb entirely into your skin. Sometimes it does just kind of feel like it's sitting there, but it's also protecting your skin from like the free radicals and kind of the harsh climate, I guess we can call it that. And I do like that when you're applying makeup over it. And I understand why you can use this as to mix with your liquid foundations to make into a tinted foundation as well, because the texture of it is just really rich, and it feels kind of slippery. It's not like those aqua moisturizers, which has a very different texture as well. So that's why I would probably out of 5, I would give this out of 3 out of 5 rating. And if you're looking for a moisturizer for dry skin, I would put this on a list to test out. You can ask the ladies at Sephora for a sample before you purchase the full size, but I just took the leap because I thought that it would be a good quality product, because I do like the Fresh line. But in hindsight, I'd probably try something a little bit different. And in the meantime, I do like what it does for my skin, and I like the feeling of it, but maybe in the summer I'll probably switch to something a little bit lighter, because I do find that it is a bit filmy, so I would be wary of that before purchasing something like this. And I hope this review helps, and I'm open to recommendations for products I should test out for dry skin, and thank you so much for watching.